Hello, welcome back. Last time I wandered around and got lost a whole bunch, as always, and I think I learned how this symbol works. Seems to me, from my current analysis, that it invalidates one puzzle element that's in the same partition as it. Oh. So that's what it did with the black dots that I normally need to collect. I wonder if red and green means don't get rid of red? Like, as I could partition these like this. This is obviously the correct answer. I'm going to do a couple of wrong answers first and see what it does. Oh. Oh. What? Okay, wait, I don't understand this as well as I thought I did. I guess that makes sense? So if I did this, it doesn't have any extra... so it needs something that is actually incorrect in order to eat it and then be satisfied. So I have to either feed it the green thing like this, because the green's partitioned wrong, or the red thing, because they're partitioned together, I guess. Okay, cool. While I work on those, let's do this.
What is divine in man is elusive and impalpable, and he is easily tempted to embody it in a concrete form, a church, a country, a social system, a leader, so that he may realize it with less effort and serve it with more profit. Yet, the attempt to externalize the kingdom of heaven in a temporal shape must end in disaster. It cannot be created by charters or constitutions, nor established by arms. Those who seek for it alone will reach it together, and those who seek it in company will perish by themselves. Hugh Kingsmill, 1944.
Gotta admit, I've kind of stopped paying attention to those. Also, my attention was elsewhere, so it was kind of hard to. I think I want this. That makes sense. So there's one red it can erase, everybody else is partitioned correctly. Yep. This is a weird symbol, and I'm super interested in the puzzle potential it has. Because this is quite cool. No. Nope. Maybe? No. Unless... No. So I get this one. I feel like this one made sense to me a lot earlier than most of the other stuff does in this game. No. Not quite. Not... more than not quite. Okay, this is actually kinda tricky. Blank spots are probably going to be important to the solution. So what can I... Let me first just try and... Okay, so... This square formation here. This is a problem. One of those definitely has to be eaten by the three-pointed star, right? Because there's no possible way I can get all of those partitioned separately. Because if I've done this, then I can't draw a line through here going this way. So how about we make it the green one? However, that means I can't partition those separately. So how about we make it that red one? Can't do that. So can I make it something else? If I do this... That's kind of close to what I want, but not quite, because of this problem. Like, everything else about this is right, except for that. Okay, so what did I do? I think I did something like this. So that's a waste of a move over here. I can do either one of those and it's fine. Is that important? Can't go over there. Be weird if the answer involved this somehow. No. Here we go. No, not quite. Oh, almost. Actually, no, not almost. That's 2 greens. What about this? That's not bad. That's pretty good. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, so if that's what's going on... if that's what's going on, how do I make sense of this? Hang on. So what have I been trying? Like, I definitely can't do that. I can't include you because that... Oh, wait. No. Unless maybe... No. That's also kind of close. Kind of close, but not quite. Come on, go where I want you to go. That's... See, there's a lot of solutions that are just one off. Wait a second. That almost looked like it was... The red things can't flash red because they're already red. So those were the ones that were telling me they were unhappy. I guess. I do not see a difference between red-green and white-black. I'm pretty sure those are the same, just under a different appearance. See, that's just not good enough because I still have this problem. Nope. Like, you especially I cannot get on your own. Because you have red on 2 sides of you, then that on another one. That feels like a good way to start. And then I can do this and everybody's happy? No. Those are separated. Okay, so almost that. This, right? No. This. Yeah. Got it. Oh, okay, so this is just... Oh, okay. That's why the colors are different, because there can be more than 2. Got it. So all I gotta do for this is that. Uh-huh. What are you wearing? Huh. Oh, it's a bird on his shoulder, not something he's wearing. That's not going to satisfy you. Yeah, you're unhappy. You need something to eat. Okay, how about this? No, no, no. How, no. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. Something like this, though. Yeah. Cool. Okay. These puzzles are going to take some effort when they come up, but I think I get them now. You're a different color. Is that significant? Let's say no. Probably not. Looks like one of these... Oh, hang on. No, I have... Okay. Oh, boy. I have a few too many choices here. Alright. 3 start points, 3 end points. This is like a tougher version of the windmill entry puzzle. In fact, I think it might be almost exactly like that. So let's say I want you to eat one of these dots. I'll do everything else the normal way, just have you do that. So that's a black partition, that's a white, and I've screwed it up. Okay, can't do that. Can't do that. Have to eat that dot. Okay, what about this? Nope. I like this for a... well... Thing is, every one of these starting positions has a flaw of some sort. Let's try this one. I see a well, that might not be a problem. This will count as in being in the same partition as that. So this is actually... This can never work, right? Because if I've gone there, there's no possible way to get those two separated. And I haven't collected this dot, so that's invalid. Okay, so if I'm doing that, then that means I need to do it this way. Okay, this looks pretty good. This looks very good. Except I have... Oh no, this is good. Yeah, got it. Okay, what did that accomplish? I heard something in the distance. Or is that just me walking around? Yeah, that's just me walking around. Okay. So maybe that didn't directly accomplish anything. It's just a thing I solved. Okay. What's my puzzle count, just out of curiosity? 161 plus 14. Okay. Now wait a minute. What are those numbers? Those cannot possibly be either minutes or hours. I have not played this game for 20 hours, not even close. Oh, that's a time of day. Ah, sure. I don't use a 24-hour clock normally, so that didn't immediately read as a time of day to me. Have I done this puzzle? I have not done this puzzle. Okay, so that's what that did. Or that was already active from this? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's... right, there's the start. So, problem with this is you have nothing to eat. Wait. What? Wait. What? That's not the only problem. The other problem is... that red and green were in the same partition. Can I feed you? No. Can't go this way for sure. Might be able to go that way. No. If I've done this, I have to do this, and that, and that. So I get no choice in those things initially, and I don't think this leads to a particularly good setup. So let's try other directions. Up feels pretty good, because it gives me a lot more freedom to do other things. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Wait, what if I go this? Well, that's exactly the same as the other way, and I definitely can't go down. That makes... Oh, hang on. Well, I have a thing that can solve problems for me. If only I could get to an edge. Actually, this is fine. Almost. Red and green are still in the same partition. No. Okay. For such a small puzzle, this is deceptively complex. Nothing about that makes sense. Nothing about that makes sense. Starting in the middle and keeping those separated seems like it's going to be impossible. So I probably need to collect all the dots and make one of the red ones the thing I feed to the star? Maybe. Even doing that, though... This is fascinating. That puts everybody in the same partition. Delete one of those, but that's not enough. Can I do that slightly differently? See, whatever I do, I'm just putting red and green together. How do I avoid that? Not like that. Can't feed it two things. Also, I still can't actually partition those separately. Okay, so... what? I'm not getting this. Like, that's the only place to start. For those to be separated, I can do something like this. Well, no. No, because of that. No. 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 Yeah, this puzzle is, like, actually pretty hard. Okay, so red and green are partitioned. But then I have that problem. And that problem. If I do that in the other direction, it does nobody any good. Well, this causes the exact same problems again. Okay. No, this is, like, super dumb. In lots of ways. No. 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 This ought to be simple, but it's not. Alright, well, there's something I'm not getting about this. I'm going to play with it for a little bit more on my own, I guess. Oh, I think I see it. How's that? Got it. Okay. That didn't take too much longer. So 2 things powered up. Those 2, where do they go? One goes down, one goes up to... through the ventilation duct, huh? That goes... okay, so both out of sight. Is there anything else to do right in this area before I go chasing those wires? I don't think so. Have I touched this? Actually, no. Okay, so there's this, too. This is probably going to be just as hard. Except it's not. Alright, let's go chase those wires, I guess. I did both of these wizard puzzles here, right? Yeah, got this one and this one. There may well be more in my view. I mean, there's this guy over here that I haven't quite figured out yet. Speaking of which... like, the problem with this one was that it stopped right here last time I tried to do it. Since that panel's up, this only works from above and sort of over that way. I can't move those things over. Is there maybe something I can... well, no. If I want to push something across these tracks, I was thinking like the line I draw could ride some sort of minecart or something. But this rubble's in the way, so that's not likely to work. So that will remain a mystery for now. Okay, so wires. This is one of them. Okay, it goes out that window. Oh, right, and I just remembered, being in this area reminds me... wow, really? Oh! Oh! Well, that's one of the... that goes to the laser box. Cool. So that's half of the laser box opened, maybe? Being in this area reminds me that I need to go back... I need to go back and understand... am I seeing a thing here that's kind of faint? But it also looks deliberate. I need to go back to the swamp and understand orange triangles better, because there was a puzzle, this door puzzle right here, which I guess technically I don't have to solve, but I do because it's a puzzle in this game, that had a pattern I did not understand how to handle. Okay, I see. There's the other wire for that laser box, which goes over this way. I can't go through that water. Let's follow that wire. I might be done with this place. I should take a more thorough look at it to be sure. But first I want to know where this wire goes. In here. Did I do anything in this building? I activated a ship thing, boat thing. That wire goes up there, so I need to solve whatever's going on in this building to make that happen. Can I see what's going on in this building at all? Yeah, okay, orange triangles. Maybe that will tell me what I need to know. If I could get up there, that's kind of inaccessible. Is this an entrance I can use? Is that an entrance I can use? I don't think that is. So I need to be around the other side of that building, huh? Let me go back in here and make sure I've actually properly finished it. You're suspicious, but I think you're just there to make the shadow inside that I used. So that's probably not something on its own. This ventilation duct, though, I'm fairly certain that's something. Okay, anyway. Did I do everything in here? What is this? Huh? Well, that's strange. Why is this open? Did I open that? Did that accomplish something? I don't know. This wire is on. That's the one I followed out here. Did I figure out the upper wire? That was the lower one. There was also an upper one. No, I did not. That goes up to the roof. To get up there, I can take the lift if the lift were working. Is the lift working? Have I activated? Hey. Okay, right. I did those to open the door. I can't see the thing to mess with the lift from here. That looks like an active wire, I think. So maybe that means the lift is working now? Is there a way up? From, like, here? I keep thinking I can go this way. These look like doorways at a glance, but they're not. I think I've done everything in this room. It's kind of dark, so if there's anything on the floor, I'm not going to know about it. Nothing over here. Birdies. This thing, that thing. Okay, so this is slightly mysterious. Weird. What kind of building is this? Like, what's the... I don't know what the purpose of this place is. I see bags of something, and a whole bunch of something. I don't know. I won't speculate, I guess. Okay, so I want to be up there for some reason. Why do I want to be up there? I don't know. Can I climb this? No. I already checked over here. There was nothing additional that I could see. Could go that way. That's how I got here. And I don't... Oh, yeah, right. And that's my only way back out, because the only other way is through this puzzle that I don't understand. Okay. Okay, so that wire goes in there, which I can't access. Can I get around to that? Here's these puzzles. I kind of just stopped in the middle of those. Maybe I should resume them. Is this asking me to understand which thing is a tree shadow and which is not? I mean, let me just try ignoring the regular grid and doing that. That's fine. This has horizontal thingies and a vertical thing. Okay, so horizontal thingies and vertical thingies. Okay, so watch the trees only, but that's not... Okay, like this. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, cool. I think this gets me where I want it to be, actually. Oh boy. I want to look around before I do that. This is kind of a long series of puzzles. Is this the door I came in through? Have I been here? I think I've been here? I must have been here. Yeah, this is how I came in. Okay. What did that accomplish? I guess it's just a shortcut, because I could get over here from... okay. I guess I'll do a couple more of these. If I can. What am I seeing? Okay, the sun is there. There's a diagonal one now, and a bunch of... oh, wait, right, that's the tree. Okay, so the curvy part is the tree. Pay attention only to the curvy part. Which means... I think this? No. If it's not that... Here's another thing in the way. Okay, so that comes down and has kind of like a little fork thing on it. But I don't quite understand. Which thing is which? See, it's hard to tell which part of the shadow is this and which part is this. If I could identify that, it would help. So from here... Yeah, this is tricky. I don't have a good enough reference point to figure out which thing is which. Like, what's this? What corner of thing is that? If I were the sun, and I were looking... That's this thing. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, so ignore that. Ignore the bars. I still feel like the path I tried was the right one. Did I just do it wrong? Like, I went over here, then did that, then did that. And that seemed like it would have made sense. But apparently that's wrong. Why would that be wrong, exactly? Okay, so I can identify this, but what's this? So if that's right there, then the big vertical thing should be right next to it. There isn't a big vertical thing. I mean, there's that, but that's off someplace else. Why is this here? What shadow are you? I don't understand this. Is that... I guess that must be the tree branch. Okay. So once again, I feel like my solution is right. Like, what component am I missing here? So if that's this part of the tree branch right here, then that means the tree sort of goes like that. And that's enough space to get through there. So what are you complaining about, puzzle? Do you perhaps want... I mean, there are a few different variations on that. Like, it seems like this is the only area that it's asking me to avoid. So what if I do this? No. What if I do this? No. So what is that intersecting that it wants me to avoid? What if I do this? There we go. This must be wooden. That is wooden. Now I understand. Okay. This is silly. Alright, what am I seeing here? Mostly tree with... So anything that's straight, horizontal, or vertical I can ignore. Which would be you. And you. Wait. Yeah, okay, so those things are broken to add complications. Actually, I think this is pretty simple. So just pay attention to the curvy bits, mostly. And do... Wait. What is this? That's wood. Wait, no, is that... Yeah, that's wood. So I do need to pay attention to that. So don't cross this. Doesn't look much like there's a way through the center. Maybe? Now wait a minute. Why can't I do that? That thing is buried in the ground. How much longer does this go on? This is not the last one. That continues to a two-way split, which might do us something interesting. Okay, so let's do this one and see what it does at least. Sun here. 2 trees. Nothing too interesting in the metal shapes, except perhaps these, which are really making a mess of that. Wow. At this angle... Yeah, that's confusing. I'm going to say that's metal. That's metal. This is wood. That's metal. But I can avoid it anyway. Go through here and... Exit is there, huh? No, not that. Okay, so that's a branch. I can't just do that. I have to go around somehow. What is this? Like, what's the best angle to look at this from to understand what I'm seeing? Like there's a gap there. Can I identify that gap? I think that's this gap. I think I can't see this from the same angle that the shadow is being cast from. So I'm going to say that's this gap and the well, oh man, this is kind of hard. I could take a guess, but I don't feel too good about that. Alright, I think I can identify some features. This is this? No, that doesn't seem right. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. That's the wrong way around. Yeah, no, it would stick out this way from this angle. Like, I feel pretty confident about that being the start. But from here, I'm not so sure. It seems like kind of like all of this is blocked off. Like, no, that's metal. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Okay, so I'm going to take kind of a guess, but kind of not. I think I'm seeing it's either this or something very similar to that. The similar thing being that. Actually, I need to go down there. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. I didn't 100% calculate that out, but at least I got it. So what did either of those wires do? More puzzles, same thing. Gotta read the shadows like that. Okay, cool. What about the other one? Okay, more puzzles. This just goes on for a while. That's weird. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot more to these. Cool, I guess I kind of accomplished something. I learned more about a new symbol, so that's cool. Alright, so next time I'll maybe resume these puzzles, or maybe wander somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you then.